right, guys, welcome back. John and William, Southern Beer Review, and I've got the cheat sheet again. So we are here at the Birmingham District Brewing Company on a Sunday, which is wrapping up their 5-year anniversary weekend. And I don't know if you can tell, but this is where we filmed our very first YouTube beer video. We're on the couches right under the Birmingham District 11-10-18 sign that marked their grand opening.
The beginning of the Southern Beer Review.
Yeah, right here. So we're back. And in the previous video, we brought you the Imperial Brown Ale. And again, for their 5th anniversary, they released 5 barrel-aged beers, a sour, a brown, and 3 stouts. This particular review is going to be 5-year anniversary series number 2. It's an Imperial Stout, and it comes in at 13%. According to the bartender, the legal limit at which you can brew beer in Birmingham is 13.9. So if you ever see a beer that's 13.9, it probably means it's a little over that. Here's the description, and I'm going to try not to laugh when I read this. Bourbon barrel-aged Imperial Stout with cocoa nibs, marshmallow fluff, and toasted graham cracker. Okay, so we're going to give it a shot.
And I definitely smell the marshmallow.
Yeah, I definitely smell the marshmallow, the sweet.
Smells a bit
campfire.
like heaven in a glass.
I can just laugh the rest of the video because we could just sit here for another 5 minutes and call it a video. Here's the thing, guys. This is happening. The Birmingham District, as we said, is our favorite brewery. If they're going to start releasing stuff that's been aged in bourbon barrels that's 13%, it's going to be among some of the best beer you've ever had. And I would strongly recommend getting down here. So again, yeah. But again, it's all good. And the dog's okay.
Y'all must have had some of this high
Yeah, rock and roll.
You too.
So when you come to the district and you have the 13%,
Watch your step going out.
watch your step, and you might not want to carry a dog in a backpack like he was doing. I mean, just, helpful information. So again, John, this is, I don't even know, the smell is unreal.
The taste is unreal. It's like,
Okay. So John, of the 3 things they list,
I'm struggling to.
cocoa nibs, marshmallow fluff, and graham cracker.
I'm getting the cocoa. I'm
getting the marshmallow in the smell.
I'm getting a good roastiness.
And man, there's a bite in a good way.
There's a bite. I think the bite is from the alcohol.
You know what? On the very back end, the aftertaste is the graham cracker.
Okay.
I think.
picked the graham cracker out yet, and it's surprisingly not as sweet as I
Right.
thought it would be. But I think that might be a good thing because it's something that, sometimes if something's too sweet,
Right.
the first sip tastes good, and then you're kind of like,
Well,
it's not so sweet, keep drinking. But this is very balanced to me.
of the 3 ingredients they list on the menu, I got the marshmallow through the nose, and I got the cocoa nibs in the taste, and I got the graham cracker, I guess the afterburner or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
that might have been the roastiness that John mentioned.
Yeah.
But this is almost.
I am picking up on a little bit. This was one of the was aged in bourbon, correct? Bourbon barrel.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I was gonna say I'm picking up on a little bit of that. Just a slight hint of it, and then there's just a nice little bite.
But
When the alcohol comes through, but in a pleasant way.
I'm just kind of happy because I don't always, in my senses, get the flavors that breweries describe. But again, I get the marshmallow through the nose, kind of the creaminess through the nose, I guess. That's not a good way to say it. And I get the cocoa in the taste, and I get the graham crackers in the aftertaste. Somehow.
I'm right there with you, except for I still haven't picked up on the graham cracker, but
Like, to me, I don't want to get too
more to go.
I don't want to get too detailed about how I drink beer, but if you take a sip and you swallow it, and then before you take another sip, you swallow again, that's kind of when I got it. I don't know what that means, and there may be a term for it. The term may just be freaking awesome. That's what the term is.
This is freaking awesome. It's a very luxurious beer.
I mean,
like it's velvety mouthfeel.
this is.
I mean, look at that color.
I know.
Look at the color of that thing. I don't know if the camera.
And look at
did
the
justice.
color of the head too.
Yeah, it's very nice,
Very nice.
brown head. If I can agitate down a little bit.
You know what this is? This is a beer. This is a beer to promote your best mood and your best overall state of being. Whether you're, it's like, I don't know, it's Christmas afternoon with the family, or you're on a you're on a road trip somewhere in a beautiful setting with snow with your best friends and your family. That's what it is.
You just finished Thanksgiving dinner and you want dessert, but you don't want pie. You just want to have a little beer for dessert. And this is going to put you right to sleep for your Thanksgiving nap.
That's what it is to me.
And I mean, yeah, look at that. Look at that head on that. It's a beautiful brown head.
And I like the fact that when he swirls the beer like that in the glass, the head becomes more prominent
Yeah,
too,
it agitates a little bit.
which is really cool. But anyway, all right, John, go ahead. I mean, I might just sit over here and have a moment. To me, the best way I can describe this beer, as John's thinking about it, are your best life moments. Your favorite road trip, getting into your favorite band, hanging out with your family members,
Yeah.
your favorite sports team winning a big, I don't know, whatever it is.
Sitting at the district having a beer.
That's it.
I mean, I'm gonna give it a solid 9. This is a 9 for me. Total 9.
I am not, in fact, asleep. Guys, I almost pulled the trigger on it. I almost pulled the trigger because I don't know what other beer I could have that would be this good. I really don't. I mean, there are 2 other in the series that we're going to bring you eventually. Not today because we don't want to pull the falling down the steps like old boy did a minute ago. So I'm going 9.5. It is. I didn't expect any different. I mean, I'm not surprised, but the bottom line is you just don't get to have beer like this much. You know, and you can't, I mean, you could, but it goes better in the wintertime. Obviously this time of year, and it's just, God, it's so flavorful and just right on the money. So,
Yep. When we turn this video off, we're gonna sit here and enjoy the rest of these.
yep.
And just we'll.
Here's what's going to happen, guys. Let me review real quick. We're not going to review the sour because we don't like sours. And again, if you do, that's great. And if you, I don't
Tell us
know,
what we're missing
maybe
in the
we
comments.
maybe we could, if we get to 150 subscribers, we'll review a sour. Who knows?
Absolutely. Of your choice.
Yeah. But today, in the 5-year anniversary series, we brought you the Imperial Brown, and we brought you Stout number 2. So here's what we're going to do. One of us is going to buy Stout number 1 in a bottle, and one is going to buy Stout number 5 in the bottle, and then we're going to bring those to you at a later date from the bottle. And then that way, we will have reviewed the brown and the 3 stouts, and then we're going to let you come down here and taste the sour yourself.
Yeah.
So,
unless we get a bunch more subscribers, and then before then we'll come taste it.
here's the bottom line, guys. You need to come down. I just talked to the young lady who's the bartender that's super nice. She said when they're out, they're out. That's not a surprise. So get down here quick to the district and sample one of their 5 5th anniversary beers. All right?
Do it after you like and subscribe to this video.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
See you next
Awesome.
time.